Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Is there police brutality in Denver? Are Denver cops out of control? You know, some people accuse them of being such. I'm Tom Martino. Now, this video, isn't this an older video? Why did it just come out, Chris? This video we have, this YouTube video.
Yeah, I still don't know too much about it. I'm researching it. But
it was
we just found
posted,
it.
just posted. But first of all, there's no excuse for it. And here's what it is. Here's what it is. Two guys were stopped. One is on the ground, laid out flat, being handcuffed and arrested. Okay, fine. His friend is on a cell phone. On the cell phone. Minding his own business, absolutely not interfering with the police. This is 15th and Larimer. By a city cam. A police officer walks up to the guy on the cell phone. Officer Devin Sparks walks up to him and then starts beating the hell out of him. Beating him, throwing him down to the ground, grabbing his cell phone. Now that is uncalled for. That guy was talking on his cell phone. He had no reason to have the hell beat out of him like that. He was not interfering with the police officers anyway. Even if I was calling someone saying they're arresting so-and-so, I think they're doing a bad job. I mean, he could say anything he wants. But I cannot believe the beating this guy got. Now, supposedly, this was from an 2009 incident. I don't know why it's being posted now. Mike, what do you think about that video? You saw it. I'd like to post this video and get people's opinion on it right now. Can you post that video for me?
Yeah, we'll get it posted.
And the police camera pans away after he's getting the hell. You see him knock the hell out of him, and then the police camera moves away and then comes back after he's subdued on the ground. Now, this kid was arrested. His name is D. Herrera. He was arrested for what? What was he arrested for? What did he do? He was on a cell phone. I mean, what the hell was he arrested for? This is unbelievable video. You know, that's where police get a little weird. I want to hear from a police officer.
He was calling another gang. I mean, it could have been gang-related. He's calling in reinforcement. Who knows what he was saying on the phone the officer might have heard.
Mike, are you insane? You are insane, right? First of all, do these two look like gangbangers to you? The guy's on the phone. He's on a cell phone. He can be doing anything he wants. He's on a cell phone, and he's not interfering with police. And in this video, the police officer goes up to him on the phone. Okay, first of all, what happens is one of the police officers points at the guy on the cell phone. The other police officer gets up and walks over to him, as if to say, get off the phone. The guy's on the phone talking. He's not interfering with the police at all. He's on his cell phone. He's at least 10 feet away from the police officers, okay? Now, a police officer walks up to the kid on the phone, and then all of a sudden smacks him upside the head, grabs him by the ear, pulls him down by the neck, knocks him to the ground, slams his head into the pavement, grabs his cell phone away. You tell me what the hell Officer Devin Sparks was thinking. You tell me that, Mike. You tell me the justification there. Now, I don't know where did this come from?
Hey, Tom, I got a quick question. Why did the camera pan away? They were watching, and then as soon as the cops started
beating them, because it's a traffic camera. It's a police officer's. It's the police department's camera.
And I think that's kind of one of the things why it was posted, and recently why I picked up on it.
Why is it posted now? This is supposedly. It says this is what the website says. It's funny how even the cop controlling the camera can tell that once the cop socks the guy standing there on the phone, minding his own business, that it's wrong, and he needs to pan away. Struggling with the other guy on the ground was fine. He was being arrested. There was nothing wrong with that. But why walk up to a guy totally on the sideline, having nothing to do with it, not resisting arrest, not even under arrest, and they beat the hell out of him? Come on. You guys got to see this, because this video does not make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. 303-713-TALK. Mike, tell me when you get that posted. I would like people's opinion on this. And Chris, we really need to research, why did this video get posted now? They said it was from 2009. Would you listen to that for sure and get the date of the incident? Then see if Denver police if they're aware of this YouTube video. Again, I have no idea why it's being posted now. But he's on the phone. Here, I want you to look at it, Pete, and give me your opinion, okay? There he is on the phone, okay? Now, this is going to be up at KHOW.com. Mike, get it up there as soon as possible and put mine on my page there. Now, see the guy on the phone? His friend's getting arrested. He's probably calling somebody saying, I can't believe, look at him, right? Is he doing anything wrong? He's there on the phone. The police officer walks up to him, walks over, watch him. Watch him. The guy's on the phone. Look at him. Slams him down. Look at him. Now, you tell me, what the hell could he? Now, he's on the cell phone. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, now that I see it, it's outrageous, really. Even if
now
saying
maybe
something that
who knows what he was saying? Was he saying? I don't know. I mean, he's on the cell phone. I mean, first of all, what police have to understand is that they have to. I don't know. They had to secure the scene. This kid was not interfering with them. It didn't look like it. I'd love to know more about that. Even the police camera panned away from the beating after he slammed him to the ground. But, Chris, since you brought this up, you better tell me where it came from.
Well, from what I'm reading right now, it comes from the Denver Post, and they're just officially releasing it. And
so the Denver Post has had it for a while?
And I'm showing that the date here on the YouTube video is August 16th, so
August 16th?
I'm still looking into it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's when it was posted to YouTube. But the site we're on is not Denver Post, is it? No, it's abovetopsecret.com. Put it on KHOW.com. So what do you mean it came from the Denver Post? Is that the Denver Post camera or not? They say it's a police camera. What do you mean?
If you follow into the YouTube link, it gives a description saying Denver officials clash over police discipline after brutal video released, and it shows the Denver Post link right to it.
Good. Okay.
So it's all on YouTube. The guy posted everything who posted the YouTube video.
All right. Here are some comments. This bothers me because whenever I see corrupt police action, the other police officers not actually doing anything are just as bad. It seems like, if a cop just randomly decided to beat the hell out of me, no other cop would come to my aid. That's wrong. And it says this happens everywhere. This is crazy that the camera would turn away like that. You have to wonder what the controller thought. Why didn't he erase it? 303-713-TALK. Please let me know what you think about this video. We'll put it up. We'll put it up on a few places. Okay, 303-713-TALK. Ray, did you see the video? Hi, Ray. Did you see it?
No, it was on Channel 9 the other day, dude.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, and from what they said, they said the kid that was on the phone was talking to his dad.
And
apparently he's a sheriff down in one of the southern counties.
Yeah.
And they cleaned his clock, and they said that they arrested him for noncompliance.
But what was he doing wrong? Noncompliance for what?
Oh, I know. I don't know what the cop told him, but apparently that's when he cold-cocked him. And then from what I saw on Channel 9 the other day, they were talking about how the guy that's head of the Department of Public Works or something like that was defending these cops, and everybody else was saying that they should have been fired, and they still had their jobs, and nothing ever came of it.
I mean, to me, that's just wrong. I mean, first of all,
absolutely.
Non-compliance has to be in context. For example, if somebody's being arrested and I just happen to be watching from the street, not interfering, if a guy comes up to me and tells me, hey, bud, turn your back, no, I won't.
Yeah,
no, because that's not in the context of the crime or of the scene. Or if he says, get off your phone. No, I don't have to get off my phone. That would be noncompliance, but it's irrelevant because my noncompliance has nothing to do with endangering police lives or people's lives. Compliance has to be taken into context. When do you have to comply with police? So apparently, Chris, this video's been out a while. It was on Channel 9, and it just got posted to YouTube today, but the Denver Post has it, and Channel 9 used it, and probably some other stations. But if you want to find it, you can do a Google search, or we'll put it up on KHOW.com. as well for you to give a comment?
I'm actually showing Tom today, as of today, is when Channel 7's posting it. I think the raw video.
Channel 9 had it too, he said.
Yeah, and it looks like it's just being posted as of today as being a news story. I think the video's been out for a while, but they're just getting comment on it.
Okay, all right. 303-713-TALK. Well, we got a lot going on. We got more coming right up after this. Hi, Tom Martino with you. Back with you on 630 KHOW. Dawn says she has a screaming deal. First, Dawn, what's your screaming deal?
Today we are doing 50% off for the first 5 callers.
50% off. Dawn, you're with the Diet Center.
I am.
And Dawn does nutritionally based weight loss, and it's well balanced and controlled to a point where pounds kind of melt off, and she helps with counseling one-on-one and products if you need them and supplements. Dawn, where are your centers, the Diet Centers?
We have 2 locations, one in the DTC area and one in Littleton.
Littleton and DTC. Okay, so now tell me about the 50% offer. How many get it?
5, the first 5 callers.
Right now, the first 5 callers, 50% off. That's 50% off. That's a huge deal for the summer. And the number is 303. Is this the one I have? 770-3438?
That's it.
Okay, so the first 5 callers, folks, don't blame me if you don't get in for this screaming deal, the Diet Center, half off, 303-770-3438, 770-3438. All right. Maurice, by the way, we still have with us Pete McGuire from Sullivan McGuire for workers' compensation and questions relating to that if you have anything, or he'll chime in on other legal stuff. What's going on, Mike?
If people want to see this guy get beat, it's up on your personality page at KHOW.com.
Okay, KHOW.com. If you go to Tom Martino page, this video apparently is just being released today, I'm being told, on YouTube, and several news stations around have it. And the cops made a false report on their police report as well, covering up this incident, but they didn't realize it was on tape. Paris, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on with you?
Good. Well, I am actually trying to find out if it's possible to have an eviction moved or taken from my my credit report.
Only if it's inaccurate.
It's inaccurate.
What's inaccurate about it?
Well, back in 2009, September, my lease was up at my apartment. I moved out. I gave proper notice, handed in the keys, did what I was supposed to do.
And they called it an eviction?
I actually called them back, and because I hadn't received my deposit. And so I called them back, and they said, well, hey, we served an eviction. And it's like, how could you serve an eviction when, I dropped off everything on the date I was supposed to. I gave you proper notice. So they served an eviction and went to court, and I had no clue. It was
what?
dismissed. Yeah,
wait a minute, your lease was up?
Yeah, my lease was up. And so I turned in everything, moved out when I was supposed to, and they served an eviction. It went to court without my knowledge. It was dismissed. And now this is on my credit report, and I'm freaking out because I did everything I was supposed to do. And this is on my credit report. So when I go to, apply for another apartment,
did you dispute it?
Yeah, I disputed it. I called the management company.
No. Did you dispute it with the credit reporting agency?
No, I didn't know I was.
Here's what you do. You get a copy of first of all, you dispute it in writing, saying that you were never evicted, you moved out, you have proof of the date you moved out along with the lease, and the eviction was posted after that date, right?
Right.
And you tell them you want it removed as required by law, that inaccurate things be removed, or you will seek legal action for, and you must tell them this, for slander of credit. Once you warn them, I'm telling you, I know people who've gone to court, and because they didn't warn them, they weren't able to sue for slander of credit or get damages. But once you warn them, and you write to them the facts only, don't get long and winded, and then you give them a reasonable amount of time to get it off there. And if they don't, then you go to the next level and have an attorney write them a letter. And I don't understand why the management company would continue to call this an eviction. Can we give that management company a call and tell them what we plan on doing? If